revealing details tonight at 10 from the team representing Debbie Ramirez, the Boulder woman behind some of those accusations. Good evening. I'm Ann Trujillo.
And I'm Shannon Ogden. And Ramirez's attorney claims that Republicans largely are ignoring his client, and that he says there's a very real possibility the Senate Judiciary Committee will vote on Kavanaugh's confirmation Friday without ever hearing from his Boulder accuser.
Well, Denver 7's Jason Grenauer is here tonight, and Jason, Ramirez's attorney says the Republican Party is going out of its way to make things more difficult here.
And this is the first time that we are hearing from Boulder attorney John Clune, representing Deborah Ramirez, who's accusing Kavanaugh of exposing himself to her at a dorm party in the early 1980s.
This has to be investigated by meaningful law enforcement.
Clune says his client wants an FBI investigation into what she says happened to her, and that she's willing to speak to the FBI under penalty of perjury. But he says she does not want to speak to the Senate Judiciary Committee to be, quote, grilled. He accused Republicans of playing games, demanding evidence before agreeing to a call, then blowing off calls once they're scheduled.
The difficulty is every time we try to set up a phone call, the majority party either changes the rules of the phone call or they want additional information as a condition of even having a phone call with us. We finally had a phone call scheduled for 7 o'clock Eastern this evening. We got on the phone and only the minority party showed.
Some Senate Republicans, including Mitch McConnell, have openly questioned the timing of these allegations.
The weaponization of unsubstantiated smears. That's what we have here.
And Kavanaugh defended himself Monday night on Fox News.
I never did any such thing. Never did any such thing. The other people alleged to be there don't recall any such thing. If such a thing had happened, it would have been the talk of campus. The women I knew in college and the men I knew in college says it's inconceivable that I could have done such a thing.
But the attorney for Ramirez says these claims must be investigated before any vote on Kavanaugh's confirmation.
This is not something that can be done by either the Senate or some hired gun prosecutor that wants to cross-examine, either Ms. Ford or Ms. Ramirez. This has to be by FBI, who can investigate the matter with a threat of perjury.
Now, one thing is clear. This story has gotten Colorado talking online. Miguel says Ramirez is not credible at all. Chris says the statute of limitations is far gone, while Michelle says if Kavanaugh is so innocent, what are you afraid of? Now, we talked to a psychologist from UNC earlier today who shed some light on the argument of whether young age should be an excuse for what the judge is accused of.
Those are not typical behaviors. Those are not normal behaviors for a male or a female of any age. And so, yes, someone at that age should be held accountable for engaging in that type of behavior.
Now, there are so many twists and turns in this Kavanaugh drama. Just within the last couple of hours, we learned that a female sex crimes counselor will do the interviewing when Christine Blasey Ford testifies about her sexual assault allegations on Thursday. And of course, we'll be following every step of this story, and you'll be able to find our full coverage on air and on that free Denver 7 app as well.
Very good. Thank you, Jason.
All right, we have some breaking